We're coming up to the full moon in Capricorn. It's going to be on June 29th. And I think it's called the strawberry full moon. And I do like to work with the moon cycles. I already shared this with you here. But the last new moon, I felt it was a refining that we've been working since the beginning of the year. And I felt like the calling to see where we were deviating from the plan, from our resolutions, and where it was working, and what we still wanted from those resolutions if we were sticking to the plan from January. And I feel like this full moon is calling to the continuation of that. Full moon is usually when you get clarity, because you have both full lights, like the full sun reflected completely by the moon. So it's almost like spiritually you have 360 of light, so something can be seen. Um, and what I feel, it's a clarity if you did the refining and what wasn't working, or where the door hadn't opened on something that you have been putting effort into. Now it's going to come to light and you're going to have a solution for that. So I feel like an answer. I think this full moon is going to come with an answer. The way I like to work with it, especially with the full moon, is writing the question. You can write or just thinking. Uh, However, you 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 use your intuition for this. However you want to do it. But if you want to write in a white piece of paper, always with a pencil, your question, what you've been waiting for an answer and you feel like you haven't gotten one, write the question, put it underneath a glass of water, and leave the glass of water by the window where it can be lit by the moonlight. And that's it. Put the intention in the question and ask for the water to bring you that answer. And then in the morning, you can drink it. And the idea is that it's going to naturally come from within. It's like you're quenching the thirst for that knowledge from within your vessel. So this is going to pop up in your reality however way it does. Sometimes you dream about it, sometimes you have um, insights, download ideas, sometimes you're talking to another person and that pops up in the conversation, and that just snaps into place on the answer you were looking for. But it comes, it always comes. And I've been doing the tarot reading by zodiac sign for the month of July. And I got a lot of times the Wheel of Fortune. And for the first time, I don't feel like just a lucky break. The Wheel of Fortune is coming to me with a strong energy of a surprise. So I feel like for a lot of people in July, we're going to have surprises. For some people, bad surprises, because if you're not aligned and if you're deviating from your path, the surprise comes to put you back on track. So sometimes it's a little chaotic. But for, I feel like most of the people, and if you're following my channel, you're doing the inner work and the shadow work, and you know where you're at in your journey, then it's going to be a good surprise. I think something totally unexpected, that's the definition of surprise, out of the blue, that is going to come, and with an offer, it's just something, even if it was something that you were already working with, it might have a new aspect of it that you were not expecting, that you didn't count on, but that is going to make it a lot better and sweeter. So I feel like July is going to be an intense month of a lot of intense energies, but of progress and evolution. And I feel expansion in every level. I felt like June, it was a very mind active month. And I had a lot of ideas and a busy mind for the whole month. And I feel the expansion of it in July is going to be mind blowing. Literally, is just seeing things and perceiving things in your world that it just was never there before. And I feel like that in personal life and for our collective. How have you been feeling? How was June for you?